Today we're going to prepare a vegetable dish called ratatouille. Ratatouille is a vegetable dish, is a side dish for your proteins and maybe starch. So ratatouille originates mainly from French, and the main ingredient is the aubergines or the eggplants. In our local language, we call it bringanya. So the first thing is we saute the aubergines and season it with a sprinkle of some pinch of salt, and then just toast it over the pan first. After we toast it with that, we add some olive oil to just go through with it. We need it to be crisp and well done. It takes time. When your aubergines are not cooked, they tend to be rubbery in texture, and we don't want that. That's why we are cooking it all through. And we tend to cook, when it comes to ratatouille, we cook our vegetables individually so that all the vegetables are cooked and well seasoned. That's why we seasoned every vegetable separately. Now our main vegetable, we have to toast it over and ensure it's smoky, it's well done through. And then our next vegetable that we are going to toast differently. Now we are not even toasting, we are going to deglaze with the pan that we've used to toast the aubergines. So we are going to add the courgettes. We are going to deglaze them. Deglazing mainly is just taking that sauce from the pan that you've used to toast something. Let's say you, especially when making the barbecue sauce, we tend to deglaze whatever it is that we've grilled in our oven by just adding some water and removing that sauce and the remains that is on the pan. That's majorly what deglazing means. Now look at our aubergines, they're ready, and we set them aside. Now we add our courgettes, which is not going to take a long time. We just toast them. As I told you, we season them differently, so some sprinkle of salt and toast that over. Yeah, the heat is medium heat to just ensure it cooks through. Let's toast it over. This vegetable dish is very fulfilling. I'd say it's very rich because you tend to eat all your vegetables in one dish, and there are vegetables that are easily accessible. When you go to your local market, you'll get your courgettes, you'll get your bringanya, you'll get your tomatoes, your onions, and the bell peppers. The next thing that we add is now the bell peppers and the onion. Here we have the green bell pepper, we have the red bell pepper, and we have the onions and the yellow bell pepper. So we toast them over. We don't note that your onions should not turn brown, and your vegetables should be just roughly chopped, not fine, just roughly into big chunks. Now we sweat the onions and the bell peppers. Add a bit of garlic. Garlic will ensure the spikiness of that food. It will give this dish some kind of flavor, and that spikiness you just want to continue. Let's not forget also to season this. Let's not forget to season And then another thing we add is the herbs. The herbs there, I have the basil, the parsley, I have the thyme. So we toast that. We sweat them. Ensure that your onions do not. I'd prefer this dish to have white onion, though it wasn't within my reach. White onion is way better and it's sweet. It brings that sweetness to the dish, unlike the red onion. So I'd prefer you go for the white onion. Now another thing we add is our tomato concasse. Tomato concasse is mainly tomatoes that have been peeled, deseeded. That means the seeds have been removed and roughly chopped. So we don't want to bring so much juice that comes with the seeds, and we just want a pleasing bite, not something that would irritate the walls of your mouth, especially the skins of tomatoes. That's why we remove them. And we just want this dish to be crisp, fulfilling, and very flavorful. So we close this for it to just sweat, for the onions to just infuse in that dish, and for the tomatoes to just melt down. You see the smokiness? That is what we need. The smokiness, the tomato is rendering down the juices in a nice way. You see, it's not over the pot. We don't want a flowy. We just want our dish to be wet, gooey, and very flavorful at the same time. So this our dish is ready. As you can see, everything has been rendered down. Even the look is appealing. You just want to dig in. This would confuse you. Think you're eating maybe a wet fry meat. No, this is just a side dish for us. And we're going to dig in and reveal the real deal. So this is it. This is the moment. The moment of truth is here. Oh my God, that just melted down my mouth and it's all over the place. And I just want to have another bite. So gooey, so juicy. I would love this with something dry. That is maybe a grilled chicken and maybe some rice or some roast potatoes over. This would do. It's the flavors coming in. It's the seasoning that is well infused in there. Perfect.